Good morning, students. Welcome to CSAT Daily Dose, where the objective is to give you an exposure of various amount of problems, a huge variety of problems of differing level of difficulty, and not only just giving you a variety of problems, but to expose you to different ways of solving a simple question itself. So, let's start with today's question 1. Division A has 25% more goals than division B. Just before solving, once you read the question, pause the video, solve the question for yourself, and then compare it with my answers. This is the best way to learn anything. It is by comparison. If you just hear this like a story, the benefit will not be as much as when you practice it and then compare your response with my response. And I promise you that if there are any easy ways to solve any problem, we'll discuss. We'll not be satisfied with getting the answer, but we'll also explore different ways of, or much more easier and efficient ways of solving a problem. So when I stop reading the question, kindly pause the video and try for yourself, and then compare it with me, and I'll give you an indicator for stopping the video too. Okay. Division A has 25% more girls than division B. Girls in division A are 16.66% less than boys in division. Boys in division B are 33.33% more than the girls in the division. So they are comparing boys and girls in the same division itself. Boys in B are how much percent much more or less than boys in division A. Okay. So such type of problems are generally called matrix based problems, although this is not purely matrix based, but if they would have given here one more distinction, telling that 40%, there are two divisions, okay, A and B, and division have boys and girls. Okay. If they would have given a further distinctive way to solve, for example, pass fail. Okay. Pass fail, some of the boys passed, some of the girls failed. Okay. If they would have given in such a format, it would have become a purely matrix based problem where there is a strict way of doing it. Although this might seem confusing to you, but there is a way, fixed way or efficient way to approach matrix based problems. And for the benefit of students, on 26th July, that is Saturday, okay, there is an open session on matrix based problems where we'll see the theory, we'll see the ways of solving the problem, and we'll discuss 4 or 5 problems itself, so that people get habituated or really comfortable while solving matrix based problems. And I hope most of you will attend this. It is on 26th July, Saturday, from 11 AM. Okay, the link will be shared, or you could visit Vijetha IAS Academy's YouTube page. Okay. Getting back to the question. So he has given the comparison, okay, A and B. There are boys here, there are girls here, there are boys here, there are girls here, and he is asking between two. Okay. Now pause the video, solve for yourself, and we'll see the solution in a few seconds. I hope all of you have solved it. Now let us see the answer. Division A has 25% more girls than division B. Okay, this is division A and this is division B. Division A has 25% more girls than division B. Okay. Girls in division A are 16.66%. Okay, now we are dealing with a pure division itself. Girls in division A are 16.66% less than boys in division. Okay, whenever you see percentages like this, the easiest and the most efficient way to solve this is through percentage to fraction conversion. Okay, so 16.66% is 1 by 6. That means out of 6 parts, girls are 5 parts. Okay, if the total is 6 parts, they are one part less. Girls in division A are 16.66% less than boys in division. Okay, so if this is girls and this is boys. Okay, so if the girls are less, so if the boys are 6 units, girls are 1 unit less. That means how many units are girls? Okay, 5 units. So let us take this 5x and 6x. Girls in division A are 16.66% less than boys in the division. Boys in the division B are, okay, now we are dealing with division B, girls and boys. Okay, boys in division B are 33.33% more than the girls in the division. So 33.33%, same percentage to fraction conversion. The easiest way to solve any percentage problem is through percentage to fraction conversion only. So 33.33% is 1 by 3. So if there are 3 units of girls, boys are 1 unit more, 1 by 3. So 1 unit more than 3, so it becomes 4. Since this is altogether a different ratio, okay, 3y is to 4y. Now let's come to this. Division A has 25% more girls. What are girls in division A? It is 5x more girls than division B. So division B is 3y. Okay. Now the step you could take from here varies. You would solve this by ratio approach, you could solve this by equation way. Okay. So let's first see the equation way and we'll see the ratio way too. Okay. What has he given that? Okay. Division A has 25% more girls than division B. Suppose 25%, same, the format remains the same. Always for easier calculation, convert to fraction, convert your percentage to fraction. So girls in division A, girls in division B. Girls in division A are 25% more than division B. That means if girls in division B are 4 units, the girls in division A are 5 units. Okay, 1 unit. Okay, division A has 1 unit more if girls in division B are 4 units. Okay, so if there are 4 units, there will be 5 units now. Okay, so these two are linked by this equation. Okay, just form the equation. Okay, 5x by girls in division A, girls in division B are 3y. This is equals to, okay, 5 by 4. Now what does this tell us? Find out x by y. X by y becomes, okay, 5 by 4. When this 5 by 3 goes this way, it becomes 3 by 5. So this goes, so x by y, we get x by y is equals to 3 by 4. Okay. Now you could take this as some other values, but the more number of variables tend to confuse you. So take x as 3, y as 4. Take x as 3, y as 4. So x is 3, so this becomes 15, this becomes 18, and y is 4, so this becomes 12, and this becomes 16. Now what has he asked for? Boys in B are how much percent more or less than boys in division A. Now we are comparing boys B with boys in A. Boys in A are 18, boys in A are 18, boys in B are 16. So how much is this more? 18 minus 16 is 2 by how much percent more or less. Okay, so now we are comparing with division B with division A, so the reference has to be 8. Okay, 8 into 100%, this becomes 1 by 9. What is the equivalent fraction for 1 by 9? 1 by 9 is 11.11%. Okay, 1 by 9 is 11.11%. So the answer for this is, okay, boys in B are 11.11% less than that of in division A. Okay, is this clear? Now let us solve the same thing. Okay, solve the same thing through approach. Okay, I'm just recreating the situation here. A, B, okay, girls, boys, okay, girls and boys. Okay, this is another way of seeing through things. Okay, you could do by the equation way. Okay. How much did we get? Boys are okay, 6x, this is 5x, this is 4x, this is 3x. Okay. I hope I have stayed true to the values. Yeah. Now, okay, 5x and 3x are related in the ratio 4:3. 5x and 3x, that is what it says, right? Boys in, sorry, 25% more. Sorry, I'm just, it is not, it is 4:5. In the ratio approach, you see, normally you see, this is not in the ratio of 4:5, this is 5x, this is 3x, this is 5:3 ratio. I want to mold these values such that they are in the ratio of 4:5. Okay. So the easiest way to do this is first equate these two. Step 1. Step 1 is equate. Okay. Equate these two, 5 and 3. How could I equate this? I could multiply this by 3 and I could multiply this by 5. Now they become 15x on, sorry, this is y, this is y, this is y. Or you could not even consider this. Okay. So if we make them equal, okay, so it becomes 15 here and 15 here. Now we need to distribute it in the ratio 4:5. So this is 5:4 because girls in division A are more. Okay. So multiply this by 5 and multiply this by 4. Let me just, okay, multiply this by 5 and multiply this by 4. Okay. This is automatically a multiplication, right, where we are comparing two ratios. Okay, we are comparing A is to B. So cancel out the common. 5 is gone here, 5 is gone here. So it will become 3:4. Okay, this is nothing but the ratio we got in the equation method, right? X is equals to 3, y is equals to 4. Okay, and the process is same itself. So just to find out what are the coefficients that we need to multiply, okay, you can either take an equation approach or you could take an ratio method. Okay, ratio way. In any of the ways you will solve the answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this. There is nothing here. These are 5 into 3. I want them in the ratio of 5:4. So what I will do? I will first equate this and multiply with this corresponding coefficient. So 5:3 into 3 into 3. I have equated this. Now I want this to be 5 units, this to be 4 units. So excuse me, undo. Okay. So I have multiplied this by 5, multiplied this by 4. Okay. And I have, since this is a ratio or a division, I can cancel the common term. So 5 and 5 is gone here. 3:4. Okay. So this is 3, this is 4. So multiply this. So this becomes same. We will get the same values. 15. This becomes 18. This becomes 12, and this becomes 16. Okay. The answer will remain the same. I hope you have learned something new here. We will come up with another beautiful question. Another beautiful question. Okay. So, and don't remember, for all such problems, this is not a purely matrix based problem, but there is an open session on, before leaving, there is an open session on 26th, okay, which is a Saturday, from 11 a.m. Okay. If you want to solve matrix questions, matrix based questions like this, we'll see a different variety of problems and different ways to approach, and we'll also see the theory behind it. I hope you all will attend, and I hope you all learned something new today. Thank you.